I'm not looking forward to getting up. I know it's going to be so cold once I get out of here. But what better way to use them than, you know, wrap them around the dogs. See if I can keep those from howling all night. Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's currently around 2 p.m. A beautiful day out, hardly a cloud in the sky. Sun's out in full force back there. Temps are right at 40 degrees. Average is about 5 to 10 degrees lower where we're heading, and it's supposed to drop another 20, 30 degrees overnight. So gonna be sitting around single digits. I am hyped for it, really ready to test out my new sleeping bag and make a nice cozy campfire meal. But got about a 2-hour drive, so gonna crank some music and enjoy it. See you on a bit. Yes sir, off the interstate into the woods we go. That's what I like to see, ladies and gents. We are now in the Ozark National Forest, which, if you are unfamiliar, it is one of my absolute favorite places on this planet. That, along with the Ouachitas of Arkansas. But regardless, we are here, we are happy, and we are going to continue on, ladies and gents. Yes, sir. Here we go. So freaking pretty. Goodness. Only got about 15-20 minutes till I get to the area I'm wanting to camp at. Fingers crossed that there's nobody there, but with the temps that we're supposed to get tonight, I don't really think anyone else is going to be out camping. But temps are starting to drop. It's dropped about 14-15-ish degrees since I've left the house, and only going to continue getting colder. I think the high for tomorrow is like between 12 to 24 without wind chill, so it's going to be a fun time. It's supposed to be sunny at least, but you're just going to continue on. Winders down, heat up, enjoying it. Fingers crossed there's nobody back here at this campsite. And it looks like if we want it, we have got it. Gonna get parked up right over there and see you in just a sec. That is a spot we're working with for the night. Got a nice view back out over there. Nice sunset over that way. And then in the morning, we'll have a beautiful sunrise coming up in that valley over there. It's currently around 4:30, have around an hour of daylight left, and I'm a little bit torn between what I'm wanting to do, because if you're familiar with this area, it is a very popular rock climbing area, so it is one of the goals for this trip. But I don't know that I'm gonna head down there in that little cave area and do that tonight. Might wait till tomorrow and let the sun come up a little bit, but who knows. I will say also, I can definitely tell that the temperatures have dropped since leaving home. It is about 30-ish degrees right now without wind chill, so probably sitting in the mid to lower 20s with, and like I said earlier, it is only gonna get cooler. As I'm sure y'all could tell, when I first got here, I was very back and forth on what I was gonna do. Ended up doing a bit of rock climbing and decided this is where we're gonna be hunkering up for the night. I think what I'm gonna do now, since the sun is finally starting to go down, I'm gonna get camp set up and hopefully get a fire going. And with that, on to the next objective. And yeah, let's just forget about that. Wood is definitely wet, and we are not having a fire tonight, ladies and gents. So what we are gonna do, head on up in her. Oh, yeah, get all cozied down for the night. A blanket, sleeping bag, blanket under. I'll go through the full setup more in a bit, but I think I am going to sit here, relax for a bit. It's around 6:30. Temps are definitely starting to drop. Last I looked, it was around 28, 29 degrees Fahrenheit, and with wind chill, it was about 16, I think it said. So definitely starting to get down there, but I absolutely love this type of weather, so I am a bit hyped for it. I think I'm gonna just kind of hang out here for about an hour or so, and then get some dinner whipped up. I'm hyped. I have a nice warm meal prepared for later, ladies and gents. So ready for it. If you haven't watched my videos before, most of the time when I am out camping, this is kind of what I enjoy doing once I'm actually hunkering down at camp. A lot of times I'm running around throughout the day doing various different activities, but at night, once I start to crash, I crash hard. It's not even that, it's more about just laying here enjoying the peace and solitude and taking a break, not really doing anything, and just enjoying it. Like, listen to this. That's so nice. Oh my gosh. So that's what I'll do. I'll just lay here for hours and enjoy it. I usually have a low light on like what you just saw, but there's one thing for sure, and that is that we enjoy every moment of it. Oh man, so happy to be back out here camping. It's been about an hour, a little after 7 p.m. Temps are steadily dropping still, and I think with wind chill, it's right at 15 Fahrenheit or just under maybe. I think if I continue waiting though, I might get lazy and may or may not make food, but gonna go ahead and get down and get to it. Phone's tweaking out a bit because how cold it is, so I'm gonna finish up this chili and see you in just a sec in the tent with the finished product. Yeah, I think that is looking nice and done. Gonna let that sit for just a sec, then get it mixed up with one last ingredient and get this cleaned up and see you on the tent. Ooh, oh my gosh. Got a classic cheesy Frito chili pie, ladies and gents. This is about to do wonders. Cheers. Yeah. That is definitely good. Chili's such a lifesaver on cold nights for camping cooks, my goodness. Oh, it just heats the inside, makes you feel all warm and cozy and cuddly. But I'm going to finish this up while it's still warm. Give you one last good look because it is about to be devoured. Last bite. Down the hatch. Cheers. A little Fritos to end on. I'm not gonna get in my sleeping bag just yet. It's about 7:45, probably cooled down another few degrees by now, but still not too bad up here. Gonna lay here, enjoy it for a little bit longer, and yeah, just keep relaxing. This is what I enjoy doing when I'm out camping. Hold up just a quick second. I just remembered I brought some Star Crunchies. Oh my goodness, those are like gold right now. Let's go. As you can see, definitely bundled up in the sleeping bag now. About 20-30 minutes after the last update, I ended up crawling my sleeping bag and completely passing out. It's around 2 a.m. right now, and temps have definitely dropped. It's around 20 degrees, maybe just under, and I think when I checked, it was around 5-6-ish degree Fahrenheit with wind chill. Getting down to the temps, but this sleeping bag is definitely keeping me warm. Thoroughly impressed with how it's doing, and I am glad I'm staying warm because, as you can see, where there's usually it's kind of little ice crystals right now, but I'm gonna continue on getting some rest and see y'all in the morning. Night. I just looked out the front of the tent and it actually snowed just a little bit, so I should have some extra pretty scenery tomorrow morning. But it's about 2:45 a.m. right now. Ended up dozing off around like 8:30, 8:45, and I am feeling rejuvenated and like I've got a fresh 6 hours right now. Just gonna turn the lights off and lay here, enjoy it for a bit, and doze back off. See you on the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's right at 7 a.m. and temps have dropped to about 14 degrees, and with wind chill, it is sitting at -2 degrees Fahrenheit. This is definitely the coldest I've ever camped out solo, and honestly, with this sleeping bag, it has not been bad at all. But I think I'm gonna give it another 20-30 minutes, let the sun come up just a little bit, and then take you all over and show out a very, very beautiful sunrise spot. See you in a sec. Real quick also to show you what we're working with. So I got this Ozark trail blanket as a top layer that I typically use, and then my new sleeping bag, it's a double layer one. So this top layer is supposed to keep you warm up to like 30 degrees or so, and then this bottom one like 20 or 10, and then with them both combined down to 0, and it has done just that. But down here on the dogs, got some special little features. Had a couple little stick-on hot hand pouches that I hadn't used, and thought, what better way to use them than, you know, wrap them around the dogs, see if I can keep those from howling all night, and they did the trick. And then down is a nice base layer per usual. I have a nice love sack blanket that my parents gave to me, and keep the toes of the sleeping bag stuffed in that. Your location, 14 degrees. Scroll down just a little bit. Feels like -2 with wind chill. I think I'm gonna start getting everything together, get it all packed down, and get on the road. See you in a sec. I'm not looking forward to getting up. I know it's gonna be so cold once I get out of here. So cold, -2 degrees, wind chill. Yeah, it is cold. I'm not going to spend much time out here. I'm going to get everything brought out of the tent, get the tent packed down, and get on out of here and head on to the next adventure. Take y'all to a very beautiful sunrise spot, because looks like we're about to have a very mesmerizing one. Oh Lord, it is cold. My goodness. All packed down, heading out to the next spot, and we're about to get over to an area where we can see that sunrise a heck of a lot better. Dang, that sun coming through the trees is looking crazy. A beautiful camping area over here. Also, if you're unfamiliar, about 100 yards that way, there's a very phenomenal climbing area known as Font Red. But what we're gonna do, those little rocks back up there behind us, we're gonna scurry on up, get to a spot up there, and get a nice open view of that sunrise to share with you guys. Car parked up all nice and pretty over there. Now, once we get over here, oh my lordy, good grief, that is so pretty. Such a beautiful area. Dang. That sun is definitely going to feel remarkable in the next hour or so once it comes out and gets in full force. Man, it is chilly right now. As I mentioned earlier, with wind chill, it is just under 0 degrees Fahrenheit, but I had to get mine and Maddie's camera because my phone is out of storage. But what I was saying, it is just under 0 degrees with wind chill, but I am definitely looking for adventure today. So I think what I'm going to do, head over to a little gas station about 20-25 minutes from here, get fueled up, grab a little bit of breakfast, and venture out to see what other adventures I can find. I have a couple little spots on the way kind of back towards home that I've been wanting to check out that I've never really made time for, and I think today is looking like a perfect day to do so. So it's probably what we're going to be doing. Cheers. It is so good. There are a ton of turkey up there. I'm hoping they come out. You already know this place goes crazy. Gotta get a little bit of gas because we are about to be running on fumes. Like I said, it is a bit cooler than what I'd like for it to be for rock climbing. So what I decided to do after breakfast is start heading back towards home a little bit and explore a couple of the sites that I've been wanting to check out and try to find some new camping areas, which we have definitely done. Car posted up right there, all nice and pretty. Got the road right there. Was a little bit more washed out than I thought coming in, but not bad. Turn over here. Got this nice, beautiful camping area right here. Lots of spots for hammocks, but the real kicker. Turn right over here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Man. I was feeling just a little bit bummed about not being able to rock climb. Not really bummed necessarily, but just kind of getting in my head a little bit, kind of feeling like I enjoy camping and love getting out and getting to do that, but typically if I'm going to drive 2.5 hours, I would just like there to be some type of other activity that I get into, and looking for campsites and backroading is one of the things that I enjoy doing. This campsite, however, not a backroad at all, but I'm so hyped to know that this is here. Finally have checked it out and know that it's here for future endeavors, because I will definitely be coming back to do a camping trip here. Such a pretty area, my goodness. I'm super happy to have finally checked it out. Definitely plan to be coming back here for a camp and cook later. I think what I'm gonna do now is continue heading back towards home and make a few more stops that I've been wanting to see on the way. Don't think there's gonna be any more camping offered, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and find some more sites. Really hoping that I can get out of here without dragging. Backed up, gonna have to give the beans a little bit, I guess. Jesus. Whew, holy. That is the one downside. Getting in here is not the best. Got two different options. I was able to just kind of straddle that, and it was very easy getting in, but kind of had to make a run for it getting out. That is a crazy campsite to have just right off the road. Well, that is one of the roads I wanted to go down, and I don't know how confident y'all are, but I do not think we are fitting down that road, ladies and gents. So, I'm going to head back this way, get onto the highway, and continue on pushing. Well, that one was a bust. You win some, you lose some. Not too worried about it. The spot we found prior, still super hyped about that. We made it to the last spot that I can think of I want to check out on the way home from this trip. Got the car parked up right back over there, across the road. Come back up into here, and we have got a nice little waterfall hidden right off the road. Gosh, that is so pretty. Can't believe out of all the times that I've been right by here that I haven't stopped and made the short little detour to come see this, because as y'all can see, the road is just right back over there, and you can kind of see some glimmers of blue of the car parked right back up over there. Just gonna enjoy this a little bit longer, get some shots, and get back on to driving. That waterfall was definitely a super cool detour, and if you're in Arkansas and on Highway 123, I would highly recommend it. Don't really think I have any more stops that I plan to take before I get home. That was officially my coldest night camping. Got down to 14 Fahrenheit without wind chill, and I believe it was -2 with wind chill. Such a beautiful spot. I am definitely glad I thought and made the last minute decision to come by here, because on a day like today, you can't beat this. Those views go for miles. Several different overlook spots though, as you can see. Oh man. One of the spots that I like is being right over here. Gosh. So freaking pretty. Really all this did was add a very nice scenic detour to the trip and gave us a little bit of back roading to do, because came from somewhere back up over there, swiveled around up through here, and then we're gonna loop all the way around and wind up back over there somewhere, and home is over in that direction, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So I had recorded an outro for this video, but I can't find the clip anywhere. So if you're still here at this point in the video, thank you for keeping me company. Hopefully I could keep you some as well. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Till next time, peace.